Last we saw our heroes of Hyrule, they completed their investigation of the Yiga clan hideout, finding many magical items in the now empty fortress. Among these items was a journal full of sketches by someone named Hyrule, which Lydian mailed to his sister Lo, since she has an affinity for the ruins depicted within. Deeming this to be a day off, 11th Hour ran a few more errands. Inari dropped the head of Master Koga at the feet of the guards outside Gerudo Town. Akila spent hours identifying the elixirs and tomes and other seemingly random items our heroes had procured from the Yiga. Natara got some much needed hydration after spending much of the past few weeks in the desert. Lorhannon obtained details about the mysteries surrounding Great Hyrule Forest and the Lost Woods within. Meanwhile, Lydian received a letter from Ionia, addressed to all of 11th Hour. It detailed a dragon she and Pavilion had found in South Tanagar Canyon. He was in bad shape and on the verge of dying, so 11th Hour decided it was time to focus on the dragons. First, our heroes went to Thundra Plateau, a place Lydian had witnessed in communication with the dragon on Hylia Island in Lake Hylia. After sustaining a huge amount of lightning damage for entering the wrong combination at the plateau's test, our heroes found a workaround to keep themselves safe and quickly found the solution. A font of sacred water appeared before them as the sky cleared, and 11th Hour swiftly made their way to Farosh, the sick dragon. The sacred water acted as a fast cure for its ailment, and in a short time, the lightning dragon regained its strength and ascended into the sky in song, leaving behind a scale of massive proportion and a song for Lydian. Next on the list was Dinral, the fire dragon of whom Ionia wrote in her letter. 11th Hour ventured to the end of Tanagar Canyon and found him in poor condition. Looking to communicate with the dragon, Lydian placed a wing on the creature, now cool to the touch, and asked what he could do to help it. However, the rest of our heroes were stunned to realize they couldn't understand a word from Lydian. The dragon understood perfectly well and produced a vision in Lydian's head of a magnificent tree with a magical fruit, which is nothing more than a stump in central Hyrule in the present day. 11th Hour located this massive tree stump, which held another timeshift stone at its center, but when Aquila and Lydian crossed the rope bridge to investigate further, 4 protectors appeared and attacked them. Their focus on the 2 in range knocked Lydian down before he even had a moment to react, but they struggled to finish the job, as Aquila's technology made him imperceivable. Additionally, Inari, on her new Crimson Loftwing mount, rushed to his side and defended him from further attacks. Natara made her way forward, firing shot after shot, and Lorhannon, both invisible and flying, was a force entirely on his own. It was Aquila's use of the lightning wand she had claimed from the Lionel tribe that really helped 11th Hour, as she was able to hit all of the Darknut defenders and severely reduce their staying power in the fight. Eventually, they all fell, and that is where we find our heroes now. 11th Hour, some of you are a little more beaten up than others after that surprise assault, but with your foes vanquished, you are left here on this ancient tree stump with another timeshift stone before you. What would you like to do?
Nari like spits blood. It's like coughing up blood. Like, what time of day is it?
What time of day is it?
I'm trying to remember.
You guys did the Thundra Plateau today, didn't you?
I think so.
You guys camped on the Ridgeland Tower there, did the Thundra
Okay,
Plateau,
yeah.
went and healed Farosh, and then came here, which was a little bit of travel from Outskirts Stable. So it's probably afternoon, mid-afternoon.
Didn't we heal Farosh and then go to Dinral?
Healed for Rick, and then we went to Dinral, and I thought we had to rest.
Oh yeah, you went to Dinral then after that. So there was a rest there. You went to Dinral in the morning, came here. So it's probably midday then, not afternoon, on this subsequent day.
I'm not sure we're on the right map. Also,
Are you on the? Oh shoot! Sorry.
Performance value is 0. Makes me a little nervous.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but
Don't worry about that. That's just something
for our party. That's just performance value 0.
I think I just kind of did that instinctually. I'm so sorry. I meant to put you on the what was I from last time? This one.
Yeah, this one.
Oh.
Yeah, who needs to get healed? And probably we just need to take a breather.
yeah, like Inari's gonna need
Rest, for sure.
Inari's gonna need a 3rd level spell slot, and if we go into combat without a long rest, like Inari is not gonna be very helpful right now with the injury she's got.
Matt,
I have a
you're on
feeling-
mute. You're on
Yeah,
mute.
we can't hear you.
Fuck. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, I'm on 11 HP. I have all my spells, so if we need to take a long, I don't know if we want to burn like a long rest right away. I mean, is Inari totally out of
Yes.
commission?
Yeah, if I have to make a con saving roll, and I'm not proficient in
On
those. so
every
we will-
action she takes.
Every
Yeah.
action.
What was the lingering injury you sustained to have
I
that
think it
be
was
the
an
case?
internal injury, I think, like internal bleeding or
He's
internal
suffering
injury.
from appendicitis right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That enemy hit me
Yeah.
so hard, my appendix needs to get out of my body right now.
Like, yeah, we went and I rolled that, and then everyone was like, "Oh no!" And I couldn't see the table, so I was like, "Hey, guys, what?"
I will give myself a 3rd level cure wounds to heal my punctured lung.
I don't think I have a 3rd level healing spell. I can check.
I can cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't have a.
Awesome.
Ow.
So, sounds like Inari's in rough condition, but the rest of you are kind of okay. Are you guys making the call to take a long rest now?
We
I
need
mean,
at least a short. We need at least a short.
Yeah, because I have 8 HP, so like.
Because Lydian and Inari need their HP. I need my spell slots.
I hate to, I hate to do that right back to back or right before the whatever we're about to jump into with
Well,
this time shift stone, but I think we definitely need to.
I mean,
Yeah, I
hey,
mean, if we
it's
do
up
it-
to you guys. It's the only consequences for Aquila.
Yeah, I mean, because if we do a short rest, I only have 3. I only have
Okay,
3
We'll be
hit dice
fine.
as well, so I can't even.
Me being tired does not offset both Inari and Lydian being totally dead. We should
Wait.
definitely long rest.
Inari only has 3 hit dice.
Yeah, because I
We've been spending them like crazy.
We've been spending
Oh.
them like crazy.
Okay, let's
Should
go
we
back
have
across this
gotten
bridge.
some Back?
Yeah,
Because we used the hit dice for the Thunder Plateau yesterday,
On the Thunder Plateau.
like on the Thunder Plateau.
Oh
We should
yeah,
have gotten half of them
yeah.
back.
We got all the stuff back after the Thunder Plateau, so you should get
Okay,
half
I
your
got
things back.
confused.
That's-
Okay.
that-
We took a
When
lot of
you-
long rest last session, so
Yeah.
Sarah, it should give you half your back.
No, yeah, I've got it updated. So I mean, we can short rest, but yeah, again, if we run into
No,
anything last
we
minute,
should-
we are kind of screwed.
let's long.
Let's long
Yeah.
rest.
We're about to jump into a time period that we know nothing about. So,
and Jenna made some really ominous comments over text. So, I'm
so
scared.
let's go back across the rope bridge, and then on the
Okay.
other side, on the little flank there of land, we'll just take a long rest.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
were the bouncers, by the way, that we just fought, and we're
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna be on my loft wing the entire time. I'm never getting off the loft wing. This is what I have learned.
Boop.
Oh, shoot, where did I
Dude,
put
did
it?
those creatures disintegrate like monsters?
They did not.
Ooh, can I loot them before we do anything?
Sure. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I totally forgot. I was thinking
Before.
that. Let's go.
34. Oh my god.
These creatures carry nothing on them except for this ancient armor that is like a heavy plate and these heavy swords they're like, I guess they'd be equivalent of great swords that they all have. Mundane swords, but I think that on what'd you say, a 24?
34.
34. Oh shit, Aquila. On a 34, you know that you could infer that there is something else like going on as to why they didn't have anything on them. It's like something kind of like more arcane in nature that they were here, even though they are physical creatures.
Understood.
And also, on top of that, being able to, peruse around their armor and everything, they are humanoid, but they are dog-like in appearance. They are like a dog humanoid. canine humanoid.
All right then.
Okay.
So,
Tiny hut.
Yeah, let's tiny hut.
it does not have to be used in combat, but it would not help specifically. Actually, I think I'd say it could. At such a high level spell, it could. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys tiny hut, begin to take a long rest the middle of the day here, so you'll be completing your long rest at nightfall, basically. Aquila, please make a constitution saving throw for me.
25.
God damn it. So boring. Always succeeding.
You should have picked a stat.
Oh no.
You cut out.
I said you should have picked a stat I'm not proficient in.
You know, you can always choose to fail.
That's not fun though.
I'm waiting
Let
for the
dice
nat
roll
one.
sword. Come on.
You already got the nat one back at the end.
Waiting for another one. Okay, yeah, you guys settle down for a long rest. Is there anything specific anybody's doing, or just kind of recuperating and preparing for what's next?
Nothing
Looking
specific.
at
for
the
me.
schematic.
Go ahead, give me an intelligence check. You're looking at the one that has 2 at the top.
Yep. There we go. Finally, 23,
Alright,
which I will
where's-
bump to a 28.
Yeah, you know what, Aquila? Again, since I do not have recorded where specifically we were with this, I will say that you are able to determine that there are components listed out here, and you can, on a 28 during this rest, kind of pinpoint the exact components you need. Though it would take another check on another point to determine what exactly it is that you would be building. You're able to pinpoint and recognize like ancient cores, giant ancient cores, and ancient spring screws, all of those things, and the quantities that are throughout the schematic. So if you go to Aquila's schematics now, you should see Mysterious Schematic 2 and a list of components.
Okay. Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else?
I mean, we should probably talk a little strategy, guys, because there's a time shift stone that is in the middle of a tree. What?
Can I?
How
Make-
does that do anything? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess like. I don't know if you would allow me to do any sort of like history check or nature check or anything to see if this would be like. I guess we already did last time to see like when it was chopped down or anything, and we just would assume that it would grow back in the middle of the tree, right?
So if you
Like-
want to, because you didn't get to do this before, you guys went up to try and investigate the tree a little bit and then were attacked. I'd say you could walk over there. You know, it's not super far, like during this long rest, and kind of. You could give me a nature check, I think.
Yeah, technically Lydian cannot, but
Cannot.
You can't
we
leave the
can't leave the
tiny hut.
tiny hut.
Oh,
I
true.
can't- Yeah, you're right.
Anybody that can leave the tiny hut is welcome to go to the tree and make a nature check.
Let's all do it for Lydia.
Do it for Lydian.
I'm not dying, guys. I'm fine now.
In the spell that he has,
I
that
am
he casts like
absolutely
protective shield
not
around them so
helpful
they can take a rest.
with nature.
He can't
In
leave it.
remembrance of Lydian, I make this
I
check.
can try. Ooh.
I'll go for
I'm
it.
Yeah, I
plus
kind of want to try.
nature. I'm not helpful.
I also have plus 0, so.
Okay,
Nice.
Nari.
Nice,
Alright.
Inari.
I got that one, so that's great.
The green number
wait.
means it's a critical.
My
So she rolled a
bad.
natural 20.
Would have loved that crit for a hit, but you know what?
You know,
Nice.
Now
Alright.
we can get back to the present day.
So everybody leaves the tiny hut except for Lydian to go over to the tree and begin assessing things. I'm going to pull Inari's crit for a 25, and Keela, did you make this check with advantage for that 28, or is it
No,
18?
no,
Okay.
no.
I'm going
Wait,
to say that. Wait, what?
no. It's a nat one actually. The check went through twice.
Oh, okay. I see.
A nat one for 11.
You all make your way over, begin to evaluate the tree. And I would say that Inari, you probably kind of hobble over. You're pretty close to being unconscious, and you have an injury inside of you that is making everything a little bit more difficult. But you make your way over to the tree behind everybody else, and uh, I think that actually, I think instead you would go down to the waters below, the murky waters. Like it's kind of like very swampy, murky. But you know, your father, Ron, great fairy of water. So maybe it'll tell you something down here. You place your hands in the water and immediately feel a connection to the roots of this stump. And you get the sense that these roots span much, much wider, further across the land than they look like here. And it's not just these roots, it's roots, ancient roots, deep in the soil from other trees of this proportion that are no longer on the face of Hyrule's like landscape. And you get the sense that there was like this network of trees of this size once long ago, and this like inescapable like communication from the roots comes to your mind. Deku. This was a Deku tree at one point. Something probably most of you have like heard of at some point before, just like in like folklore kind of things, like just in like myths and whatever. But you have absolute certainty that this tree, from like the connection that you received with it, it was once a Deku tree long ago, and that perhaps whatever the nature of this tree is, it's gonna make sense when you guys use the time shift stone.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that's cool. Okay. I mean, Anaria will hobble back over to the group and share this knowledge with them so we all kind of know about the Deco tree lore. So that makes like. That has implications.
So, you guys come to the end of your long rest. The sun sets. It is now night. I guess most of you would have slept at some point, so you guys are, in order to gain the benefits of a long rest, so you are up and active and make your way over to the time shift stone.
Yep. Let me just putting all my HP back.
Do we think that if we hit this time shift stone that is in the middle of a tree, we will not just somehow be trapped in the middle of a tree?
Guys, we can just throw a rock at it or something.
Yeah, or shoot it.
Shoot. Keela pulls out her 9mm Glock and just
My service weapon.
my service weapon.
I guess we just stand on the rope bridge and then I'll shoot it with an arrow or something.
His face makes it seem like that is the wrong decision.
Well,
That's a certainly funny decision.
too bad. That's what is the most safe thing to do. I don't want to be in the middle of a tree and then have no control of my limbs.
That's right.
So you guys are standing. How close to the time shift stone are you standing? Huh?
Lydian's been petrified before. He's not about to.
Yeah.
That's true.
You're
Can you
petrified.
position yourselves so that it's like however close to the time shift stone you're standing?
Oh,
My spot's good.
Yeah, I mean, Anari would probably be right
It
behind
seems
Lydian.
right. It seems right. You're right.
All right, then I will shoot I will shoot an arrow at it.
Right, if we could
Can you
this.
roll damage? You don't have to roll to hit. Just roll damage. I mean, I guess roll to hit so that you can
Yeah.
roll the damage, but
Awesome. 3 damage.
nothing happens.
Nice.
There's a threshold. I forgore.
There's more than just a threshold. There's other circumstances that you're going to work out for yourselves right here.
Oh gosh.
Guys, I
Can you,
may
like,
have been
stand
silly.
on the roots or something? Like, be on the tree, but not, like, where it would grow up. Like,
I don't know how you'd hit it though, like, because we'd be below it then.
I don't...
What's the matter, Jenna?
We're not even at the fun part of this session.
Oh no.
I didn't
This
mean to do that.
this is
If
the fun
it's
part of the session.
technically, if I can, like, kind of see it a little bit, like, be an issue for me to try to hit it from below.
Gotcha.
Like, just saying.
Where would you like to go and shoot at Natara?
I don't know. I kind of want to be, like, on the tree, but not where it will, like, grow up. So, like, I don't know, on, like, one of the roots or something.
Okay,
Maybe,
so
like, down here.
okay. Where are the rest of you standing for Natara to do
Same
this?
place.
Same place as you are? Okay. Natara, go ahead, fire an arrow. Go ahead and just roll the damage. And you can add your sharpshooter if you would like.
Cool. Yeah. Can I play your warrior?
Sure. You can play our warrior too. Go ahead.
I feel like it needs to be one singular attack doing that much damage.
I mean, this all would be in the same attack, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so it's 32 damage.
Damn.
The time shift stone glows, and the corpses of the dark nuts disappear.
Okay, so
That's-
we probably do need to be on the stump.
You sent a very threatening message to the past right there.
It's a really good thing that I wasn't standing on. I was convinced that I would be the only one who would go back in time by accident.
All right, let's go hug this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, hugging the stone.
This.
I got a crit. I don't know if you want to do the extra damage, but I got 13 piercing damage.
Yeah, that is within the threshold. The with all of you now within 10 feet of the time shift stone.
God damn it. You made the mechanic. Just
I made the
fudge it.
mechanic 2 years ago. You all are transported in a similar way to back when you were in Dea Village, a new sensation for Natara, who was not there at the time. Suddenly, you are in a dark space. There is a thin, wide sliver of light on one surface of this sort of enclosure you're in right now. And you hear like a voice on the outside of that sliver of light. And then suddenly, the entire space around you begins to sort of shake and move as the opening itself moves, and a voice rings out, bless you, all around you, saying, "Hold on, there's something in my mouth." The floors and wall around you shift even more and contract. I need everybody to give me a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh.
I don't have imagery.
You're all near me too, so you should probably
Yeah.
add the.
It's not gonna matter.
I got a 10.
I got a 15.
I got a 29.
Damn, Katara.
I got my belts of hill
Oh,
Or
right.
on
You do have
string.
War on string.
plus Inari's +3, so I had a +13 to that roll. Or- so.
So, pretty much Everyone but Natara. Yeah. Wait, Lorhan, what's your total?
17.
Okay. Everybody but Natara and Lorhanan are forced out of the opening and knocked prone. The other two are able to move out of there without being knocked prone. And before you is sort of like this, you're on like a porch of sorts, like some kind of wooden structure built around this tree, which behind you is now massive and has a face. And on the other side, where you've just come out of, where you're facing, is a woman uh, with, what do you look like? A little bit spooky looking, dark hair, darker robes, who was just standing here talking to the tree. Yes. Thursday, would you like to introduce yourself or react as 5 strangers just spilled out of that tree?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. I kind of take a step back and I'm evaluating these people that just appeared out of my tree. And I kind of take a step back and hold on to my dagger, I think I have. And I'm like, who are you guys? Like, what are you doing here?
What do you guys say?
I think I would speak up and say, hi, hello. I'm Lydian, and I don't know if you know about the inside of the tree but long story short, the inside of the tree can transport, or it has a portal to another point in time. We're from another time, and we came here because we need something.
Another point of time as in the future?
As in the future, and I point to Aquila and all of her tech stuff.
Okay. So, I like kind of take my hand off the dagger. I realize they're not exactly a threat. Even though there's probably every threat to myself. And I kind of I step a bit closer and I'm like, I'm Thursday, Daytree. What are the rest of your guys' names?
Go ahead around. Lydian.
Atari is like getting up off the ground. It's just like, Atari.
Natara.
Aquila.
And I'm Lorhanan.
I think what would be notable for you, Thursday, is that you've never seen a person that looks like Lydian, this bird-like person who spoke first, and you've never really probably you've not seen a woman like, potentially. You probably would have seen a Zora, which Natara is, but you would definitely not have seen a Gerudo, which Inari is. She is super tall. She is like 7 feet tall, muscular.
She's
Like,
8 feet tall.
8 feet tall. My gosh.
Yeah, sorry, I have to mention that.
I
It's
forgot
like,
which number it was. Yeah, she's tall as shit. She is huge.
Yeah.
And yeah, as Lydian pointed out, Aquila, the smaller Hylian woman, decked out in tech, like, these people are definitely unusual, to say the least. But perhaps they may be helpful to you.
Okay. Yes.
They did say that they're looking for something.
Did they?
Mhm.
Okay. So I kind of start walking around the group. So not in a exactly threatening way, but enough for me to kind of assess what everybody's strengths and character build is like. And I'm like kind of stroking my chin. I'm like, this could work. I'm like talking to myself, like I kind of propose, you guys look like you might be able to help me. What is the thing that you guys need help with from the future?
Well, you might not believe me, but I know it's like from the future and like talking to dragons, but we did talk to a dragon. And I kind of had a spiritual vision from this dragon that we needed a special fruit that came from only this period of time in the past. You mentioned this being your tree.
Yes, this is my family's tree.
This is your people's tree.
My people's.
I'm Detri. Nice to meet you all. Oh, he wouldn't wave. He doesn't have hands. Nice to meet you. I don't like that you came out of my mouth.
Until we have to go back in there.
Left
There
a
are
bad
worse places
taste.
to be.
But they mentioned an ancient fruit, and I think you would probably look up and see one fruit that, Detri produced hanging
Do,
up there.
do they know what it looks like?
They don't know specifically. I know, actually, Lydian's seen it. Lydian has seen it.
Okay.
So you look up.
So I point out and I'm like, is that what you're looking for?
Yes, exactly. That's the fruit. May we have the fruit? We can do
It's
something
got
in
it.
return if you want. So we can. If you said you needed our assistance, and if that's the trade we have to go through, I'm all for that.
This is my pitch.
Yes.
Okay. My phone.
Doing great.
Yes, I need your assistance, and I think I could bargain with my tree of my people to get you the fruit that you need, if in return you fight for my honor and obtain the prize that my parents have put up that was supposed to be promised to me, but instead is going to be auctioned as part of a prize of a death fight. Okay.
We're pretty good at death fights.
Yeah,
think
there's been a
it's
lot of
sort
death
of
fights.
The only thing we don't screw up.
I don't know. We've screwed it up a couple of times. Just a couple, but
Never a death fight though. At least we always.
Back up. A fight to the death.
no, yeah. Well, I mean, every fight's a fight to the death if you think about it enough.
Right, but over what is this? What is this thing that you were promised that you have lost?
I think
Yeah.
that Detri would speak up and say, wait, Thursday, you're going to have these 5 strangers that just emerged from my mouth sign up at the opening tournament at the Coliseum.
Oh,
Oh god.
get us in there.
Oh, no.
We all hear that and we're like,
It's
baby."
ruins in like the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Detri,
And I kind of stomp my foot down, put my arms side by side. I'm like, yes, of course. Like, my parents are pissing me off, and this was promised to me the whole time I was growing up, and then they just decided to pull the rug up from under me.
That's fair. Well, I'd do anything for you, so if that's what it takes to, give up my fruit, if these people from the future are able to help you, then I'm fine with it.
And then I blow a kiss up to the tree.
Brandon is trying to figure out the dynamics of this woman and her
of this
tree.
relationship.
Like for a second there, he was like, wait, maybe this is a thing that Lydian would be into. Like, but now I'm just confused.
Detri, we didn't choose to come from your mouth. You don't have to keep saying it like we chose to do that.
I can still taste you.
Okay.
Let's not.
I know. All honor, that is due unto you and all, but I don't think you should say things like that to people.
And as fascinating as this conversation is, I don't think my question was answered. What exactly are we fighting for here?
Right, my bad. It is a family heirloom that is a shield that is promised to me, or was, until my crappy parents decided to auction it off. I don't remember what it's called.
Hylian Shield.
The Hylian Shield.
Sorry, who are your parents exactly?
Detri would say, they're just the leaders of the people that live under my protection. There are countless, we would not be gesturing, there are countless Deku trees across the Hyrulean landscape. And if you guys, like, kind of look around at the horizon line, you see that it is dotted with massive trees, like these canopies that span for, like, you know, a mile radius. Like, they are massive, massive trees. And he continues, all peoples of Hyrule, since they came back down from the sky, live under, oh, my thing froze, live under the protection of the Deku trees. And it just so happens that Thursday's parents lead the people under my protection.
This is not
This
like a village.
I was about to say, this
Yeah.
is not the 90s.
This is not the 90s.
No, this is ancient time. I
This
mean,
is
like, if I peer in the
ancient.
direction of the castle, is the castle even constructed at this
There
point?
is
or no?
a small castle that stands in the spot that you know Hyrule Castle to be.
Okay, so this is like
Mhm.
prototype Hyrule,
Like,
essentially.
even like Akila's Sheikah tech, which to us is thousands of years old, is futuristic. To them.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
Oh boy.
This
and Thursday
time-
appears as a Hylian woman. Like she has like well, I only have one pointy ear now, but she has pointy ears.
Yeah, there's pointy ears, and maybe like a couple traits that are like a little bit. Is she here?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you were moving because she was here. Like maybe like a few, like it's kind of like almost like an uncanny valley of Hylian, where it's like this person is so ancient that there are traits that you can't really put your finger on that make them look different to the Hylian people of present day. But that's, you know, that is what it is. Basically, I have it in my head that this time is somewhere between the events of Skyward Sword and Ocarina of Time.
Oh my god, that is ancient.
oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to be very, very careful here. There is a lot of butterfly effect that could happen.
Lydian
Yeah.
rips up all the grass from under his feet. No.
Doing that. You've removed grass from all of Hyrule now.
And we're going to the Colosseum to fight other peoples, or
Right. What is the nature of the battle that we're about to commence in?
Yeah, who are we? It's a fight to the death. So I think we know what the nature is.
What are we fighting
I've
as a
been
group?
told
or-
there are monsters.
Oh,
Okay. Now I'm in.
Ancient monsters.
Mm,
How did
That's
you-
true,
okay.
yeah.
Did you like pen him up?
I don't know,
Yeah.
but I know personally I can't fight. My parents will not allow it. They will lock me up before I step into the arena.
Oh.
mm.
So I need you guys to win that shield for me.
Are you and your family royalty?
Yes, I'm an heiress.
All right then.
Gosh, she's so sick of her shit.
It is true. We did appear in her friend's
Yeah.
house, and then like we're just like interrogating her. We
No
are
one
being
should.
assholes.
Yeah, we can't tell this deco tree what actually ends up happening to it either. 'Cause that's.
What is that?
Yeah.
Huh?
No.
Nothing.
No.
We would be
That
honored.
was yeah.
we
that
would be
was
honored.
me.
Lydian bows and says, "We would be honored to fight on your behalf Thursday."
Thank you.
Okay. So Thursday leads you south from it's kind of strange for you guys because you just came from this direction in present day and now are returning this way, and there are like, I wonder if, yeah, I will share this with you guys because there will be a mechanic here. for the battles. But you can see in this picture a brand new structure has just been built in this Colosseum, and there's like a very like rudimentary kind of marketplace set up around it, and like very plain decorations that have been put up in celebration of what is about to take place. And as you go down, Thursday explains to you how it was a like her community kind of envisioned this. I mean, I could let you. Do you want to kind of take that part? Her community envisioned for centuries now a structure such as this, and under her parents' leadership, the dream has finally come true. This is a venue like Hyrule has never seen before. It is a place for all peoples under all the different Deku trees to assemble for entertainment and unity together against monsters, basically. This is a place where people can show their strength and power over monsters. So she gets you guys set up basically like signed up to participate in this tournament. And as you're like waiting to go in, you can hear the roar and cheering of the stadium. And it becomes clear to you that this isn't just like a fight. You guys, it's not important so much that you kill the monster as much as you win over the audience. So, and I think that too, that, what's that?
Entertainment value.
Yeah, entertainment value. Thursday would
Entertainment
explain this to
value.
you. That, they're looking for a show. You're not just gonna win because you can kill it. Anybody can kill a monster. This is ancient Hyrule. Of course, no. But yeah, to put it simply, that is the case. Before they are going up in their first round, Thursday, is there any parting words or gifts that you bestow upon this group? Click on, if you go to the thing on the, oh wait, are you in Roll20?
Yeah.
If you go to the right, click the book, that book icon, scroll to the very top, there's your character at the very, very top. So I put in the two like main things that you'll be able to actually like help them with. That the one that's the first one on the right, do you see it?
Oh,
Yes,
this.
above it.
Oh.
That. Basically, you can use a high-level spell slot, a 6th level, to pick 3 of them to give them this buff.
And can I see theirs? Or do I just pick from my nail?
You could just ask them.
So I kind of am leading the group, and then I turn around right before the point of I can't pass. And I kind of turn around and look everybody up and down, and I'm like, so who is actually in the worst shape right now?
I mean, I
In
feel like
what sense?
So they're all like
like
they come through. They're all well rested.
Okay.
So this is something that you could do for somebody who's maybe not as not necessarily strong, but like not as hardy.
Weakest.
Basically that's what you can ask if you want to be frank.
Yeah. I want to ask, who is the weakest?
I mean, it's
Uh,
probably
HP?
probably Lydia and Smith.
In terms of HP, yes. Lydian and Natara.
And who else?
I am.
That's no, those 3 of them. Lorhan and Tara.
Oh, I didn't hear the other.
Yeah.
I hear music.
So you know what you're about to do. What does it look like as you're about to cast this spell on these 3 people?
I'm gonna blow kisses to each of them.
Lord Hannon is going to be so confused.
You don't have to. You can just I guess I can describe. So Thursday blows a kiss in the direction of Lydian, Natara, and Lorhannon, and each of you gain the benefit of a 6th level aid spell. which I believe
Whoa.
is 30, if I do that math right,
Yeah.
30 hit points added to your max HP for the next 8 hours.
Wow.
So if you guys caught it, catch the kiss.
You have to catch the kiss, apparently. Yeah, catch the kiss.
Kiss. Thank you.
Okay.
Lord Hannon is so
Lord Hannon is suddenly going, is she related to the fairies?
To the fairies.
That thought goes through Lord Hannon's head. He doesn't vocalize it. But
That's a good thought.
This is
Does
a
make
lot.
sense.
That's a good
It's
thought.
related
That's
to literally everybody.
Character.
yeah.
This is so ancient that she could be related to everybody.
She could be your dad.
She could
She
be.
could be your dad.
So we will jump in to the performance. Thursday, you'll be here spectating.
Oh, I see that. But
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna.
Jenna, can I make a turret before we start, or is that
Yes,
cheating?
absolutely. No, yeah. If there's anything any of you want to do before we start this first round, you can. What's a good spot for you?
Maybe I'll have Inari do.
Probably up here with your family. Okay.
Yeah. Does Thursday know the rules and explain the rules? Like,
Yeah, I think she basically would highlight that you have a good opportunity to win the audience over as you kill a monster. And there's 3 rounds that you guys will be facing if you are able to progress through each round. And it gets harder and harder to please the audience as it happens, but you can add some flair to an attack. You can see the ways to earn additional performance value points, but you can add some flair to an attack with that first one. You can, kind of role play some kind of dramatic moment and tie somebody else into it for the chance to gain more. Big hits also gain more, and there is a big special bonus if the final blow is a big hit. And then at my discretion, I reserve the right to also award any other things you guys can think of in points. But go ahead.
I have a quick question. So Lydian still has although he took a long rest, his horrible scar goes away with magical healing of 6th level or higher, which gives me disadvantage on persuasion checks and advantage on intimidation checks, but you also wrote charisma. Would I get disadvantage on this, or would aid count as a 6th level healing already?
Aid would be 6th level healing.
Okay, my scar's gone then. Never mind. Because for context, Thursday, I had a huge horrible scar from the last fight that ran from like my cheek all the way down to my shoulder.
Yeah,
it looks
big,
gnarly.
Gnarly thing.
the Glasgow scar. Well, it's this one.
Okay.
Oh, the lore drop?
There's
Hold
one.
on.
That blown kiss really just healed that.
Yeah.
You'll that.
Wow. I think Thursday would also warn you that even if you're attempting to do something to win favor of the audience, there's always the chance that you've let your guard down and a monster can potentially embarrass you to help to cause you to lose favor with the audience. So beware of that. But unless there's anything else anybody wants to do before the first round starts, and I kind of trying to think if there's ways that you can help them further. Do you want to give them a motivational speech?
No.
You don't want to cast that spell now?
That's fair. We did just walk through a tree.
What kind of turret are you making, Aquila?
What do you guys want? I was gonna just make a force ballista, but if you guys want the protection, I'll put it.
I think force is fine.
It's
I
kind
think
of
force ballista's fine.
it then, I feel like, unless
Okay,
you
y'all
have
to make
anything else you want to
promotions.
do, because I think you're going to be gone by the time that they finish. Yeah, I know. I'm just, side note, sidebar to you here. Just heads up there. Okay, so you guys enter, it's your turn to go up. You enter this thunderous stadium. Everything is pristine. It is brand new construction in the sense that it's probably taken a couple decades to build. And, it is nighttime here, because it was night when you guys came through. And time is fucky, and therefore it is night, but there are like fire, like lights all around to illuminate the entire center stage performance. I will be keeping track of your performance value at the bottom here so that we can all keep me honest, because I will forget to put things in. But with that, it is round 1. I need to pull this up. And I need to have this up. Matt, are you good with some music?
I got some music. I just don't have ambient crowd music right now, but I
That's
have
fine.
battle music.
That is fine. All right, I want to do that. I want to have this.
I want to do the Sword and Shield gym leader music with the crowd chanting, but I won't.
All right.
Lorcan is mildly terrified right now because he's just like, what the hell monsters existed?
That's probably fine. Probably fine.
Like, there's a giant skeleton out in the Gerudo Desert. Like, of that size gonna show up? Like,
Yeah, you
We
guys
just
are
killed the imprisoned.
on average, you're used to medium-sized monsters in your time, but that doesn't mean that things are bigger or smaller in the past. Go ahead and set yourselves where you'd like to be, kind of center stage, and if anybody wants to say anything to the audience before things begin, you may.
We're not on the map.
Yeah, we're not on the map.
Oh, my bad. Thank
We're not on
you.
the map.
Sorry. Perfect.
the map.
Thursday, you are
Yeah,
up here
maybe
in
we
the box with
spread
your
ourselves
parents.
out. No, maybe not. I don't know. Try
I mean,
strategies.
if you want to form a ring, I'm gonna try and be in the middle so I can buff and debuff. I'm not gonna be doing much.
Does it look like these two at the top and the bottom is where monsters would
Yes.
emerge from?
Yeah. Thursday would probably even call down to you guys and tell you, keep an eye on the north and the south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay currently within 10 feet of mine.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
I think I am probably also.
All right. With that,
Oh, man.
a giant, we'll say, I don't know, what would be a good instrument to make a lot of noise? A gong rings out. Dung, 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 and then the portcullises on either end of the stadium rise. And slithering out from either end are 4 large creatures. You hear like an announcer call out, round 1, the Lenmolas. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Here we go.
This is
Ooh. Gosh, man.
Does that get a +1?
it's true. It's right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just so ready to fight that it wins them over immediately.
Yeah.
Trying to find a good spot for this, but maybe it's not there. Alright, they're all in. Thursday, I'm gonna put you in the initiative as well. What's your dex modifier? Should you go to the just scroll up to the top here. Where's your initiative? Oh, there it is. Up at the very top. It's that. Let me add 2 to it. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I rolled very poorly for you.
6, 6, 6.
All right. With that, Lord Hannon, you are up first. What would you like to do?
I am going to pull out the super cool new Staff of Fire, swing it around above my head,
Mm-hmm.
and throw a fireball out of it at the guys at the top.
Okay. That is dexterity saving throws for them.
Yes.
See if they have anything added to that. They do not. Anything extra, I should say. That is, an 11 and a 6.
They both fail.
Mm-hmm.
And they take... rolling. 30 points of fire damage.
Okay. These more insectoid kind of large creatures screech at the fire. All right. Anything else, Lorraine?
I will also try to use my bonus action to try and gain insightful fighting on the one that's...
The one that's closer to you?
Yeah.
Okay. They got a 10. I don't think it's possible for you to not gain insightful fighting.
Yeah.
20.
That's one.
Yeah. Easily. All right. Any movement?
No, I'll stay here.
Okay. Lydian, you're up.
I think I will, I think I am going to be... Okay. Yes, I'm gonna go right up to one of them, very brashly go up to one of them, and then I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the one right in front of me.
Okay. What save is that?
That is a Wisdom saving throw, and I'll cast it at 2nd level.
Okay. They rolled a 16.
That's a failure.
Okay.
Sorry, I just sent that twice. But so that takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay. So what's the damage total?
3. So that's 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
Would it be an additional or?
Did you upcast it?
Yeah.
Oh yes, it would. Plus 1d6. Thank you. Also,
Yeah.
16 psychic damage, 16 psychic damage to this thing, and it has to use its reaction to move away from me. And then, as it uses its reaction, I'd like to use my reaction to take an opportunity attack on it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's using its movement. Go ahead.
$23.
That hits.
10 piercing damage.
Okay. This guy is super low.
And then I can take... Let me double check this.
I would say super low. He's definitely bloodied. Definitely. Like
So
beyond.
with battle magic, I can use an action to cast a bard spell, and then my bonus action with a weapon attack. So I'm gonna shoot him and see if I can finish him off with a bow.
Okay, go ahead. Give me an attack.
Wow.
This is super dark.
That's a 9. That would have been so fucking cool.
9 will miss. The crowd is kind of like murmuring right now, just like, oh, like, okay, that was almost something.
Damn it. That would have been so fucking
I
close.
think that's it for you. It brings us to Natara.
Okay. The problem is I am not very good at performance. But
We're good at nat 20s. So.
I feel like my strategy is just fish for crits. Okay. I can be fun and like teleport around. That's my fun thing.
You can
Yes, indeed.
get with arrows and get closer to, or you can
Yeah.
hit someone with arrows and get up to that one and hit it with your trident.
Yeah, exactly. So,
He's sick.
yeah, I'm gonna do. Okay, so I am going to try to hit. I guess we'll go with the one that's came in from the south that came in first. I'm gonna teleport 10 feet away from it toward the other one
Mm-hmm.
as I fire my first arrow. That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right, for 12 force damage.
Okay.
This
This is on the one
now
that is near you right now, right?
No, this is
No.
on the southern
This one.
one. This one, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to teleport an additional 10 feet away from them toward the other one and fire an arrow at the one behind the one I just hit.
Okay.
Shit. Okay, that is a nat 1, which is really tough because this is not a durable weapon, and that's what I was concerned about. That's a 12.
We look at the durability table. I haven't needed it in a while because you all have unbreakable weapons. What the heck is durability? There it is. 12. Those require major repair, but it won't break unless you roll another nat 1. It's not at risk.
Okay, I'm gonna mark that down. Luckily, I have like 2 other bows. They're just not quite as good.
But unfortunately, that misses. And for your final attack, or do you have to hit?
I don't have to hit.
All right,
I
perfect.
just have to
Go ahead.
attack creatures. I'm going to move my. I'm gonna teleport again because why not? That's
Yeah.
fun.
Flashy. Get the
It's
crowd-
flashy,
get the
exactly.
crowd involved.
And now I'm going to take out my light scale trident
Mm-hmm.
and my shield. And I'm going to bonus action planar warrior
Okay.
and try to hit this guy who's right in front of me. That is a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Okay. 2, 8. Holy shit, for a total of 25 force damage.
Okay. Natara, that is going to take out this
Yeah.
Lanmola. I need you to make a performance check.
Okay. That's a 16.
Okay. After watching you fire an arrow, teleport, and then dig your blade scale trident into this monster, the loud cheers and clapping erupt from the audience. You guys will gain 2 performance value from that.
Okay.
Great. Anything else, Natara?
Do I use my movement to now run toward the other people? Or the other ones? Because I now have that.
You should probably move
Yeah.
towards somewhere.
Okay. I guess I'll move toward kind of everybody else and let the other ones come to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll move over there.
So
Because I did not actually use any movement yet.
Yep.
the one up next is the one that is closer to you guys coming out of the south gate. It burrows underground.
Hmm.
Next one up is the one at the north here. It will not burrow underground. It will first, using its tail, pick up a rock and throw it at Natara. Natara, that is a 15 to hit, which I believe you pulled out your shield, so probably won't.
It will not hit.
Okay.
Nice.
It clinks off your shield. It then slithers forward on its like creepy legs and tries to bite Lydian. Lydian, that's only a 12 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. That is all that one will do. Aquila.
I'm really hoping that other one would, I did not know that they would burrow.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess I'll just like unload on that one on the south. I am going to throw a firebolt at it. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm going to use the Knife of Spell Storing to cast Scorching Ray on him.
Oh, okay.
It's a good call.
That's two 26s and a 32 to hit.
Yeah, they're all gonna hit.
Plus my Aquila Slate damage. Okay, so that is 23 fire damage and 8 force damage for a total
Holy.
of 31. And then I will have the Force Ballista shoot at him as well.
Got it.
Only an 18 to hit.
18 hits though. They get pushed back into the cave a little bit.
And it does an additional 22 force damage.
Jesus. 877.
It's bloodied. Anything else, Aquila? I think that's your. Unless you have any movement.
I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay. The land mola that got pushed back is going to use a bonus action to give itself brief flight. And will
What are these things?
dash. Let me see. Hmm. 60, 65, 70, 75. It'll dash up to you and be kind of flying here until the start of its next turn because it dashed as its action.
Okay.
Inari, that is you.
Right. Can't reach the one that just dashed. So let me just. Inari will kind of, in a flourish, run up to this one. And let me see. I think as she does this, I'm gonna have her cast Spirit Shroud. So, I know, I don't know how common the Groot are in this specific area, but they'll just see, as she always does it, a flourish, and then there is a bunch of other Garuda warriors suddenly floating around her with spectral swords. And I'm gonna use radiant damage.
Spirit Shroud, though?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so that'll limit the speed of when I hit someone within 10 feet of me. And I'll do radiant damage for it. So every time I use this, I can do 1d8 extra damage, and any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet. Okay. So, alright. I'm gonna have her try to hit this thing with the Scimitar of the 7. So let's see. Alright, that's a 19.
That'll hit.
Alright, that's 12 slashing plus 2, so that's 14. And then, you know what? I'll do a level 1, what is it? Divine Smite. So it'll be 2d8. So it's 10 radiant damage.
Okay. This guy
And then
is
another D.
bloody.
And then another D8 of damage. Nice, 2. And then I'll do, you know what, why not? And Arya will lift her blade. As she's doing this, there is a charge of lightning that shoots through it, and she'll do her lightning damage as well, which is 11 lightning damage.
Okay. It's still up.
Alright, I'm gonna hit it again! Let's see. Yeah, okay, we'll do Scimitar the 7. That's 24.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's technically like 16 slashing.
And please give me a performance check as you take this one out.
Alright.
Come on, Inari.
Oh god.
Charisma caster.
She's not
Charisma half
proficient in
caster.
it, though.
That is all we need. No. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked.
We are not making it past round 1, guys.
The-
We're cooked. It's Monday brunch. We're so
Wait.
cooked.
I think I can reroll that. I think I have the
She rolled a
ability to...
nat 1 on her performance, but maybe she
Well, I
can do
mean,
something else.
Oh gosh, no. That's saving throw. I miss an attack throw. I swear there's something else that I can do here.
Guys, we need to be
see.
focusing on performance rather than just slaying these.
This is an
Yeah,
ability
like an
check
ability
also.
check.
It's an ability check. I just want to see if there's anything I can do with ability checks, because I'm like, gosh, this
I
is
mean, a nat 1 is a nat 1, right?
well, I might be able, if I could re-roll it, this wouldn't be an issue, but yeah, I don't...
Will
Oh
utilize,
gosh, there's literally like
your,
nothing. I used my
technical
bonus
ability.
action, so I couldn't like
Click
cast.
on them. No, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Yeah, there's no... Yeah, there's nothing I could do.
Is Silvery Barbs just for attacks?
Silvery Barbs is
Successful.
yeah.
Oh, it's for successful.
Whenever it's a successful, it's yeah.
As Inari, as Inari, oh wait, I guess yeah, you could, but as Inari summons all of this great power from her spirit shroud, the lightning charges, the divine smite, all on this one creature, and it kind of like cries out in pain. The cheers and clapping that Natara had summoned with her previous kill kind of turn sour to booing and jeering as the audience feels bad for the monster, the way that it was just brutally handled at the hands of Inari, bringing your performance value down to 0.
Are you not entertained? Like, what do you want me to... Like, gosh. And I was like, this worked back at home. I don't know, like... what is
Anything
this?
else you want to do, Inari?
Oh gosh, well, I think that's all she can do. I mean, I could have her move, but she would just get whacked. Oh no, I mean, he's dead, so I'll have her move. She moved 10, so I can move her another 20, and I might choose to do that just to get her more in range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so she'll sprint right here. That's it for her, though.
Guys, we need to focus on performance.
That's right. We gotta get up on
Thursday.
the top
Absolutely.
rope and
Did you
People
have anything you wanted to
multi-attack
say?
should not be doing multi-attacks.
Get the bloodlust out of your systems, because yeah,
Yeah.
we're playing D&D, but this is tactical
She's-
D&D now.
Nari is a charismatic character. She whooped it that one time. This
Right, but
is
you guys
not
have
like...
multi-attacks. We don't
It's
have
like-
multi-attacks.
But
I-
you're only
yeah.
doing the performance, like, you're not doing it every time you hit. You're not doing it, right? Like,
You can
the
do
multi-
for a multi-attack, you can forego your first one, and then if you hit with your second attack, you get +1 to your performance, or to our overall.
To the
performance.
overall
Yeah,
performance
try.
value, the cumulative,
That's
yeah.
the strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might do that then. Yeah.
So, at this point, Thursday would probably call out to you guys and say that you guys need to focus on the performance, you know, because that's kind of the role she has in the initiative here. You know, make it grand with the last 2. Lord Hannon.
So, in the rules here, when you say as an action, you put on a dramatic moment in the heat of battle with another character. What exactly does that mean?
That
Means you go-
means,
That's your interpretation.
yeah, like, do something, like, dramatic. Like, it could be like, I have to tell you, I've always loved you. Like, make up a moment. You know what I mean? And you can, if you
Because
you
I
want
was like,
to-
Lydian and I like grabbed arms and like did like a super cool like spiral flying trick up to the one that's flying?
Oh yeah, like twin razor blades or something.
Yeah. That'd be pretty rad.
I think that would fall under teamwork, and it would be up to my discretion. Like things like that are more for teamwork. This specifically is you are using performance to this is an action because you're not doing anything against the monsters in this moment. It is like for the theatrics.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is just so that like moving like just the like performance of flying up to where the monster is.
That would fall under teamwork. Like I have it awarded for teamwork and exceptional showmanship is a separate item. This is specifically your action is like a performance. I know what you're saying, but you're saying to like you wouldn't be able to attack it. You wouldn't be able to attack it if you do that. Okay. I thought you were saying to like get up to it, but yeah. I mean, go ahead. What do you guys do?
So like yeah, in my head it's like, oh, like we somehow like link arms and fly in like a corkscrew pattern.
We could do like I pick you up by your shoulders and then you keep flying and you do like multiple somersaults.
Like we're doing like yeah.
Like, but it makes it look like you're affected by gravity, but you're just flying yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. To get up there, you can use your movement to do that. Go ahead and give me those two respective performance checks. DC 16 for Lorhan and DC 11 for Lydian, which I don't know if you can fail.
This uses my reaction then.
This uses your reaction to gain that point.
Yeah. I don't have reaction.
So you can't.
I used it on my turn.
Good stuff.
You can't help him then. So, solo moment for Lorhan unless you want to include somebody else.
It can be solo. We just won't get the plus one.
And I'll just.
That was a 20 on my.
Okay. Why don't we could have potentially Inari redeem herself? You could jump off her shield and soar through the air.
Yeah,
She's right next to you.
Because Lydian can't help me. He's too busy doing whatever.
Oh yeah, true. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I wasn't sure if I was able to like post help, but yeah, okay. You can. Inari will lift Daybreaker and give you space to do that.
I'll do my fancy somersaults off of Inari's shield instead.
Go ahead and give me that performance check, Inari. DC 11.
I'm bored. Okay, let's see.
Let's go.
11. Yeah.
That's 11. All right. Lorhan, you can go ahead and use your movement to get over there, and that will have been your action. And movement. Okay.
So I'm up here, and
On his turn, he probably will. Good. Yeah.
yeah, I think that's kind of I can do.
Yep. All right. Lydian, it is your turn. From the stands, Thursday calls out to you. Go ahead. Good. You could say what you said. A loot he has.
Pull out the loot!
Yes.
The loot. Okay, so yeah, I pull out my loot and I think I will. Let me see here. Let me just double check my.
What? Yeah, but he doesn't.
Oh,
have
I mean,
thing prepped.
I have my ukulele, but I don't have like a song. But
Improv is the best
I need to think about
you could do.
what spell I actually want to cast
He's
on my
shouting
turn.
at this from the stands to you right now.
Yeah.
Improv is the best.
Yes, and
I think- I think I would I would pull out the loot and I'm gonna cast well, let me see. Yeah, he's within range, I think. Let me double check this. Perfect. So I don't need to be Jenna? I don't need to be looking at him when I cast a spell like Vicious Mockery, but I am going to, so I'm going to be triumphantly standing on the other one and then cast Vicious Mockery on the other one and say, like, I'll down the other one just like this one.
Okay. It is a what check?
It's just a wisdom
Wisdom
saving
save?
throw. Yeah.
They got a 12.
That's a fail. So they take 3d4 psychic damage. So it's 9 psychic from not even looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count for anything or no? Because I can always do some other stuff.
Give me an additional performance check because of how you described you're like standing on it, you're facing the crowd and you're shouting out to the crowd.
That's a 27.
Okay. I will give you one additional performance value point.
And then I think I will take my very last arrow and unsheath it from my bag and then 360 no scope the other one.
Go ahead and make an attack.
That's 14.
A 14 will miss.
Alright.
Should have been looking. This is what they have to hit. I don't know if you can see it. Alright. That brings us to Natara.
Okay. I guess, actually... I'm now... Okay. Let me... Give me... Where? 1 minute. Okay. I'm like trying to see if there's anything I have to be able to like sense where the one that's underground is to try to like do it, but I don't think I can because primeval awareness is 1 minute to do. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to forego one attack and I think I can get up to 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's still in the air.
6.
It is still in the air right now.
How high? I guess, okay. I guess I can get on the carpet, I think. So I guess...
This rug has been buried in the line.
But I'm like trying to think of how to like... I think it's just once before I take back action. It doesn't have to be right up to the person. It doesn't have to be the final.
It is written particularly vaguely, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to teleport 10 feet and then get on the flying carpet and fly the rest of the way up to this guy. And I guess I will forego one of my attacks to try to get extra performance. So I don't know, we'll say that my being dramatic flying up on the carpet takes up the time that the other attack would have. And then I will try to hit this guy with the light skill trident. That is a 15 to hit.
15 will just miss.
Oh, dang it. Okay, so I don't get the performance.
Anything else?
Okay, well, I guess that's all I'm doing. We are all in a fine position to get attacked by this guy.
Emerging from the ground is the land mola that went subterranean, and it is going to get advantage on its first attack here, which will be against Aquila, because Aquila's on the ground. That is a bite, which is a 23 to hit.
I will shield to make a miss.
And it misses. What's its HP at? Does it still have another attack? Yes, it does. It will. Well, it's going to get disadvantage no matter what it does, because its other attack is a ranged shot. So it will throw a rock at Inari with disadvantage.
All right.
That's a 5. Then that one is dead. Aquila, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to motion to Natara and Lorhanan to back off, and I'm going to, as a bonus action, make Diala sit and just sort of kick its legs up like it is dancing. I'm going to take out of my pack the climber's bandana, and I'm going to tie a blindfold over my eyes and stand there.
Ooh.
I'm going to raise my arms as to say, bring it on.
Okay. The crowd is anticipating what this will be. Is this your action to perform something, or?
No, it's not, because I don't want to make a performance check.
It's gotta
Wait.
be. Come on, you can do it.
Wait.
+0.
So wait. Aquila has motion for Diala and for Diala and Natara and Lorhanan to move away and tied a blindfold on
No, the two
herself.
of us are moving away. Dayal was dancing.
That's right, yeah, I'm just trying to make a spectacle right now. So I guess I will make a performance check then.
Yeah. This is because this is your action, basically, that you're trying to win the crowd over a little.
Can Dayal also make a performance check?
Oh, yeah.
Diala
Is
does
it-
not want to make a
I don't,
performance check.
I don't think that would be.
No.
That would be
Diala
involving
have the
another-
same performance modifier. It's not good. Alright, I will make that a 17. With my
A
reaction.
17. Definitely. That'll add 2 to your cumulative performance value. You guys are at 6 now. Okay. Anything else, Aquila?
Nope, that's it.
At the start of this land mola's turn, it falls to the ground. Was not flying very high necessarily, but falls to the ground. Is going to. How high up are you, Natara?
Probably not that high up.
5 feet up.
Probably, yeah, like 5 feet in the air.
It's gonna do the rock shot anyway, with disadvantage. Which it would be disadvantage anyway because of. Yeah, so it's like it is just disadvantage. Throwing a rock at Natara, that is an 11. So that'll miss. But it's going to try and bite Aquila, who's on the ground right there.
With advantage.
It
With
has
advantage,
because
Because you're blinded. It's a 24 with advantage.
That hits.
That hits for
Is your shield still active?
No.
Oh,
Because that was
because it was your turn, yeah.
I will silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs?
Yeah.
That's your reaction then.
Yes, it is.
That's still a 24.
Yeah, that'll hit. I'll give Inari the advantage though.
Wait.
But
So
he
did
got-
that just hit Aquila?
Yeah.
Yes,
I still have my reaction.
you do.
So what if I did a little sentinel
don't.
here?
You don't.
I don't.
You don't, and
Oh,
you're
'cause
you're
that-
so far
The whole
away.
thing. Oh, sorry. I saw myself for some reason. I thought I was Lorhanan. I don't know why, but like I just saw the Lorhanan tail and I was like,
Your
oh my
spirits
gosh,
are too
I'm right
tied.
there.
I do still honor like the damage roll. The damage is actually less than it would have been for the other attack. So this is only going to be 7 piercing damage to Aquila.
Okay.
But Inari, you have advantage then.
Okay, Sly, thank you.
Inari, that is your turn.
All right, well, we are gonna actually make an authentic chance at hitting this thing. I'm going to hold. I'm going to only do one attack with the so that I can hopefully get like what is it? Look this up fully. I'm gonna
The plus
forego
one.
my attack so I can get the +1 to performance value. So if I hit, so let's try hitting.
You're rolling
Not-
with advantage, so
Yeah.
Right.
because it's just the next roll,
Yeah.
Mhm.
True.
so it's not even technically applied to the foregone attack.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a 31.
Which
so
hits.
yeah, so I think Inari's a big nerd. I think like Inari would probably like I don't know if you do that little about like the little turn and spin Urbosa does when she's like
Mhm.
kind of like dancing with her weapon. I think she would like if it looks like semi unnatural because she kind of like not vibing with this entire premise. She's like, why can't we just kill these things? Like this is so stupid. So she's gonna like try to replicate it. It won't be perfect, but she'll give it a go. And that's okay. 14, I get a D8. Radiant damage as well, just for that. And then, you know what, brother, why not? We're gonna do a level
Don't
2
kill it.
divine. Yeah. I want to use my stuff. Yeah.
We're at 7 now, because we got +1 from her
Yeah.
throwing an attack.
But still, we could get up to -2 on the last performance check.
Yeah.
And we finally kill the last guy, so...
I love Inari's autopilot of like, I'll just do this. And let's just
Yeah.
add this too.
Is Inari never supposed to kill things then? Is that
Yes,
kind of...
you have to restrain yourself, Inari.
Unless you think you can make a good performance check.
Who here? I know Lydian has proficiency in performance, but literally, like Inari has like one of the best chances of rolling well.
Just mockery for like...
So
Okay.
fun.
All right. Yeah. All right. I guess I'll have
Yeah.
Inari stop there, and she's kind of glow. She's not like.
I will
this at
say
all.
this particular one is not bloodied yet.
Okay. You know what? If it's not bloodied, Inari should just have at it. I think personally.
Bloodied means that
I-
it's at half.
Yeah.
points.
I'm gonna have Inari do a second level divine smite, bare minimum at least. So that'll be just.
Sorry.
It's not even bloodied. She's not going to get this thing
fine.
down with a second
Yeah.
level divine smite. Like, what do you guys think she is capable of doing with one hit? Like, she's not that powerful.
40+ damage.
It's not a crit.
It's not a crit. And it makes
It's
it
not a
easier for
crit.
Lydian to take it out. Okay, so let me just double check and make sure I have everything I want
It
here
would
for
be
this.
so funny to end a monster with your mom sucks, and then it just dies.
Okay, so it's 3d8. So, yeah, it's 15.
It's bloodied now.
See, we're fine.
All right.
Good job, Inari.
Thursday.
Thank
Any
you.
wisdom from the stands? Can cheer them on. They're at 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I more so stand up and cheer them on, and both my parents kind of give me a side eye.
Yeah, they're kind of like, what are you doing? Thursday, sit down. Okay. Laura Hannon.
So,
No.
and do I get any idea of what Aquila is trying to do here?
I mean, I don't know. I just motioned you to back off. I was just trying to do a performance thing. Like, if you want to do something cool now, go ahead. I don't have any specific plan. I'm trying to get points so that we don't fail the first level.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, so I will also use only one attack from my multi-attack. The snake that Inari just hit.
Okay. See if you hit.
Do I? That is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Ooh. That is 28 force damage.
Ooh, this guy's looking rough. Let me add another performance value point for you guys.
Lydian, it's your turn.
I have a great idea.
Anything else, Laura Hannon?
And I will use my. I mean, it's not very cool to disengage, is it? So.
If you do a backflip, it's pretty cool.
You could do backflip over Natara, it'd be pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, I'll disengage, and I won't. I don't think I can backflip. Oh well,
You got the winged
I can-
boots. You can
I
take a
can
backflip.
take a backflip over Natara with my winged boots.
Give me a performance check. This is the free, teamwork, discretion of DM one.
Okay.
The tar will stand like extra tall, so it like looks a little bit more impressive.
Full fish height.
Right.
Not as impressive as if it was over Inari, but
That's an 8.
8. No penalty though, because this was a free one. But an 8 won't get you any performance points. Lydian.
I will. So this isn't harming the creature at all. I'm hoping that this can be the dramatic moment in the heat of battle one. I'm going to fly forward, and then using Inari's shoulders as a springboard, do a front flip, and then get on top and mount the creature.
Oh. Okay. Give me a performance check. Inari, do you still have your reaction?
I mean, I should. Yeah, I
Okay.
think I gained it back, and I haven't used it for anything.
Yeah.
You can give me a
so-
performance check also.
And then also I'll give her bardic inspiration when I touch her.
Okay.
Oh,
oh,
Very good.
Okay, so let me do that. See, she just. Well, that's I still have advantage on. Sorry, guys, not to get
Yeah,
y'all
I was gonna
excited
say,
about
it's-
that was
it's
pretty
an 8
nice.
plus your D10. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a D10 there. Haha. Okay,
Thank
so
God.
an 11.
Go!
Let's go. All right. So that's 1 point for Inari. And Lydian, with a 22 performance, crosses the threshold. The threshold into the loud cheers and claps. Loud cheering and excitement is what it is, bringing you guys up to 12.
okay. We need to not get negative when we finish these guys off.
All right.
All
So
right.
I am on top of the creature. That's my action and bonus action.
I can put him in the back and I can put you on top of him. Natara.
Nice.
The crowd is going
Okay.
wild now that you've mounted this creature, Lydian. They don't even know what you are. They've never seen a Rito before.
Right. I'm like the Cirque du Soleil, like, ooh, oddities of the unknown world. It's a Birdman.
Thursday's up there like, what
Beast.
is he?
You're almost just like it's making me be like, wait, have the Rito not evolved yet? Are we so far
No.
back in time that like there are dragons, but the Rito don't exist yet?
Correct. All right, Natara, what are you doing?
Okay, I feel like I'm still a little nervous about like if we finish off a creature and then get negative, so I think I'm still going to try to do like forego one attack and just only attack the guy in front of me once.
Okay.
To try to get an extra point. That is a 31 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
13 piercing.
Okay. This guy's also looking pretty rough. Yeah. Anything else?
I guess I could have bonus action planar warrior, but I did not say that.
That's all right.
So we're just gonna hang out here.
All right. This land mola has dropped an threshold, so it is only able to make one attack. Oh wait, no, it can make extra attacks. That's what it is. It can make one additional attack. All right, it's gonna try and bite Lydian twice. First one is a 24
First one will hit.
for 13 piercing. Second one is only an 11.
The 11 will miss, and I'll use my reaction with my shield to blind it.
Was that a save from it?
It is a con save, I believe.
It rolls a 13.
Let me see if it
Your spell
does-
save, so it definitely fails.
Oh yeah, it fails. So it has. You can use your reaction against a melee attack to blind the attack until the end of the attacker's next turn. It's blinded.
Okay, it is blinded. It is going to lash out, and for its additional ranged attack that it has to make, is going to it's gonna try and hit Deala, just because it can't see,
You
and it's just
bastard.
gonna throw wildly with disadvantage. That's an 8.
Misses.
All right, Aquila.
I'm gonna lie down and like feign yawning.
as a performance for your turn.
And then hold on, I can give myself flash of genius if I want. Is it still 11 or is it 16?
It's 16. for
Okay,
me.
then I will not bother. But I'm
Um,
prone and blinded now.
yeah, this, yeah, it doesn't take away anything on your
Right.
action.
Yeah.
It's just that it's the higher threshold to
Right,
gain the
yeah.
performance.
Prone and blinded.
Okay,
You guys got
Tequila
this. You don't need me.
lays down. This land mola also.
Is it just that weird interaction that the trivia game taught us about that if you're
Well, it won't because you guys are in melee range as well. But if it was just me, they could shoot me with advantage.
I hate that question. This one has also dropped in the threshold and gains an additional attack. It's going to make 2 bites against Aquila with advantage.
Oh my god.
Christ.
That's a 25
Why?
and a 16.
Both will miss because I will shield.
Okay.
Wow. The hand wave while you're on the floor.
Yeah.
It will use its rock shot with disadvantage on Lorhannon. It's only a 7. And Ari.
Okay, so I'm thinking both of these are kind of low, right? So
They're both very low.
yeah, so instead, what I'm gonna have Inari do, because it's an action, but it's not concentration, I'm going to have Inari cast Borrowed Knowledge on herself, so that in the future, when we have way worse enemies, she can hopefully swing at things and not be too bad, and suddenly Inari is going to become proficient in perform. That lasts for an hour, so she has a +8 now. And I guess, as she's doing this, she'll cast the spell, and then she's just gonna take her sword and, she's, angry. She's, so annoyed by this entire thing. She's just gonna angry yell, and she's gonna start beating her sword against her shield. As she, yeah.
Ooh.
Bring it on, baby.
That's kind of, pretty rallying. I go ahead and give me a performance check. A free one.
Oh, slay. This is...
Test out that
boy.
new proficiency. There it is. There it is.
Woo.
Alright, let me remove that spell from my slot, just so I remember to do that. But yeah, that's it for her.
That'll be
because-
another 1. That's what I was doing before, right? For the free ones, I just give you 1.
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
And I'll
Okay.
save her reactions for anyone
We're
else.
free to kill these guys. We can't get below 10 at this point.
Okay. Thursday. Anything else you want to say to them? They're doing much better now. Anything you want to do? Spells? Anything you want to? That's okay. Lorhannon.
Alright. Lorraine's gonna go for this this guy.
Go ahead.
Short sword. For first attack is a 14, which I don't think hits.
That will miss.
Second attack is an 11.
Ooh.
Gross.
Not good. Anything else?
Nope. I'll
Lydian.
let Lydian do whatever he's allowed to do to finish this.
Yeah, I think we're pretty safe to kill these guys.
Put him down.
Yeah,
So-
I'm just gonna put them down.
Let me
We're gonna start
see.
boring the crowd if we
Yeah, if we belabor it.
if we
We're not
keep
the
going,
fucking
yeah.
Harlem Globetrotters. They do have to win eventually. Okay, I think I will just... I don't really have a whole lot, but I'm just gonna stab him twice with my rapier.
Okay.
That's a
Let's go.
9. That is a crit.
Finish him, finish him.
I hope
Roll
that
your
doesn't
damage.
kill him.
That's
Oh,
only your
my
first
God.
attack. That's only your first attack because you had advantage because he was blind.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
fuck, you're right.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Okay.
Holy
Lydian.
shit.
That's 16 damage.
That takes this guy out.
Oh my god, our board just printed.
I rode on top of this guy and then stabbed him through the brain like fucking Harry Potter on the basilisk.
Let's go.
The crowd is going insane right now. It is unreal. You jumped off Inari's shield, landed on top of the land mola, rode it, blinded it when it tried to bite you, and now you've driven your rapier through its skull and taken it down. And everybody is ecstatic here. The standing ovation, roaring applause. Yeah. And you still have another attack.
You get to make you have to make your performance. You get to make your
Oh,
performance.
yeah. My performance check. Does any of this carry over to the next round or no?
Yes, it's cumulative.
Oh, okay, perfect. So performance check for that is a crit fail. I guess. I think I like try to like saw off its head and like hold its head, but I'm like taking way too long to saw off its head.
The crowd is still pleased. If they see it.
Your piercing weapon, not very good.
Yeah,
at sawing off
exactly.
your-
I'm like, I get too caught up in the moment. I'm trying to use it like a slashing weapon and like cut it off.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter because the crit on the final blow, it's like the maximum doubled anyway, so that's where the plus 10 comes from.
Oh,
Okay.
the
Gosh.
crit just gets you a +10.
Yeah, it's like an
Yes, yeah.
automatic, like, that nat 20 applies
okay.
to the performance, and
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
So-
it was, then you roll your performance.
you guys are at a 24. You only need a
Guys,
20 for
already-
next round, so, oh
Okay.
my gosh.
So we
Okay.
just need to not lose things.
Lydian, anything else? You have another attack still. There's another guy.
Yeah. I mean, I might as well. I mean, I might as well pick myself up and then, like, just fly over to the other guy without touching the ground. Maybe I do a flip in the air or something, and I'll just stab him as well. I won't try to like get on him, but just like
Mhm.
maybe I'll land next to him. Probably. I don't think I would get on top of him.
20 hits.
'cause I
Where
don't
did you
think
even
I
go?
can underneath
there
him.
you are.
So I'll do a somersault, land on the ground, and then take my last slash at this guy.
Go ahead.
That's 9 piercing.
9. Still up.
And then I will look over to the side and then like kind of sheath or like
Is she here?
do like a.
Okay.
I'll point my rapier at Natara and give her bardic inspiration.
Okay. Bardic for Natara. Natara, you are up. This guy is on death's door. This last land
Well,
mall.
I'm just gonna attack. I'll bonus action planar warrior. We'll have a fun time of it. And I will, yeah, try to hit this guy. That's a 15 to hit.
Just misses.
I think that's established. Who's not? That's okay because the next one's a 32, so close to a crit.
Absolutely hits.
Okay. 2, 8, 4, 24 damage.
24 damage. Please give me a performance check as you deal the killing blow to the last monster standing.
And you
So
can add your bardic.
17.
You can add your bardic to this. I don't know if that carries over or not.
You could.
All right, I'll have my bardic.
You're at 10. That's over 26.
Okay. 1, 2, 10. It's a 7, so 24.
That's +3.
Alrighty. Hey, Inari, we're doing it for you. So next round we can just kind of focus on killing a little
That's
bit
right.
more.
With that,
I mean, look,
you guys have completed the first round. Succeeded with flying colors. The crowd is on their feet. Is on their feet cheering, and you're able to leave the performance area for a little bit as they reset and get ready for the next round, giving you a chance to talk to Thursday. If there's anything else you want to say or do. No? You don't think so? That's okay. Regardless, you guys have a little bit of time if there's anything you want to do between rounds. And we'll actually take a break here since it is 1 o'clock. It is the halfway point. And I know we started earlier today. Would people be down to finish this through if it's going longer?
Yes.
I think so.
John and Sarah?
sure.
Okay, great. Let's take a break right there.